When it comes to devs, do you have a lot of Solidity and Rust people down here, or do they work with you here at the council quite often?
We've got a board member who's a Solidity dev, really strong developer. Most of the devs are in Austin, in Texas. I mean, Dallas, Houston, Austin, but Austin has the lion's share.
Okay.
So we do run a lot of meetups down there. We don't do a lot of technical meetups. That's an area. We did a few where a dev will come down. There's a really good meetup in Austin called Bit Devs. So if you're down there, let me think if you'll be there during the right time. But I know you're traveling all around the U.S., so you may be there when Bit Devs goes on. It's a very technical meetup for Bitcoin developers, core developers. And so you'll have a core developer run it, but then a bunch of other devs who are just learning will come and learn. So that goes on in Austin. I think it's the third Thursday of every month, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of work needs to be done there. We don't specialize in that at the TBC.
Okay.
So that's sort of secondary effort.
Mm-hmm.
Our primary effort is the policy and regulatory space. So it's really hard to do two things well, or several things well. Like, we're a traditional chamber of commerce, so we do the business development, member, connecting them with their next client type stuff, and then policy. So we do try to do two things well. Those are the main two things. And so the dev education is just not an area that we can specialize in addition to those.
Okay. No, I mean, it's important to talk about that, I think, sure. Because,
absolutely.
You need these people around you as well.
Absolutely.
But on that topic of dev, so, we have this problem in the UK right now, and in Europe as well, widely, where Web3 is starting to become the catchphrase. And a lot of companies now, coming up to companies and saying, why are you called blockchain? Why aren't you called Web3? How is this... I don't know if it's the revolution is the right word for it, but how's this change affecting your situation here?
It's interesting. There's a lot of different perspectives on the term Web3. It's so broad that I don't really know if everybody's concept of what it means is different, is what I'm saying. So to some people, it's sort of farcical. It's like, Web3, what does that even mean? It's too broad that it can't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Other people think, okay, this makes sense. Web 2 apps, the app-based economy on the internet, and Web 3 is dApps and decentralized finance and different things like that. So I think you have this wide swath of people. Web 3 sort of like has an identity crisis. It's so broad that to some people it doesn't mean anything. To other people it means everything in the blockchain and crypto ecosystem. So for us, we use it as vernacular in our lexicon, right? We talk about Texas becoming a leader in Bitcoin, blockchain, digital assets, and Web3. So we kind of use multiple terms so that people can place those terms in their context, right? Because if you just say Web3, people may not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, absolutely.